Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Peter, also known as Covert Tips, coming at you with a Black Ops 2 gameplay. But this video is not about the gameplay, but more about my 7 tips for improving your aim. These tips may work for me, but they might not always work for you, so please feel free to leave in the comment section below how these tips affected your next few games. Now starting with the tips, my first tip is to burst fire or use a burst fire weapon. This reduces recoil, but only do this at long range because if you're using this strategy at close ranges, you'll stand no chance. On screen are 2 images. One was shot using a 3-burst gun and one with the same gun with the fully auto attachment. And as you can see, the 3-burst image has a much closer spread, which makes it easier to aim your shots. My second tip is to change your sensitivity down to a lower number. If you normally play on a 6 or higher and find yourself missing a lot, it may be because your sensitivity is a little too high. Try starting down on a 2 and move up to a 3 or 4 if 2 is way too slow. But just kick your sensitivity down a few notches. My third tip is a slight change to your playstyle. To maximize your chance to get a better shot off than your opponent, you want to move from cover to cover. Since there's a lot of lag compensation in Black Ops 2, your opponent will see you well after you see them, which gives you that extra maybe quarter second to aim in and get that first shot off, which is really important for winning every gunfight. The next 2 tips have to deal with your controller. The first of these 2 is to turn off controller vibration. This decreases interference with your hands because if you're holding something that's vibrating constantly, that makes your hands less accurate. You can't get that precision aiming if your hands are just moving all over the place. The second of these 2 tips is to buy items like the tele-scopes, which are crosshair stickers that you put on your TV that improves your aim. And another item, which I actually personally use, are Kontrol Freaks, which what these do is they extend the length of your controller's thumbsticks, which gives you more control over your movement in first-person shooters. Now please remember, I have no affiliation with either of these companies. My final 2 tips are to practice and be patient. Results do not show up overnight, but if you continue to use these tips, I can guarantee you improve over time. Well, that's all my time. I gotta get out of here, but if you have any tips that you would add to my list, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. Peace.